Today we shall discuss one more important question based on integration by substitution method. See, this question is important from exam point of view. Under root tangent x upon sin x and cos x. See, sin and cos are in the form of multiplication and it is under root tangent. If you observe, no derivative is available to us. Derivative of tangent secant square is not available to us. Derivative of sine, that is equals to cos, but it is in denominator, not in numerator. So these derivatives are not available to us directly. So whenever you have this type of question, you have to do some adjustment. Number one, see here sin x having a power 1, cos x also having a power 1. Whatever the power of sin x you have, it is 1 power. So divide this sin x with the same power of cos x. Means if sin having a power 2, then divide with the cos square and multiplied with the cos square. In this case, sin having a power 1, so divide by the power of cos 1 and multiply with the power of cos 1. This cos is as it is. Now this sin upon cos change into tangent. Cos into cos, it will make the cos square. Now it is tangent x, it is also tangent x, it is under root, it is without under root. So this having a 1 power, it is a half power. After cancellation, half power is left, and 1 upon cos square is changed into secant square. Now if you observe, this tangent x having a derivative secant square, so we substitute tangent x is equals to t. Its derivative is secant square x into dx is equals to dt. Substitute here secant square x into dx is equals to dt. It is under root t. Now this t will be transferred to numerator, because whenever we want to integrate the function, the variable is always with the variables dx or dt. So it is t to power minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 plus 1, minus 1 by 2 plus 1. After addition, you will get t to power 1 by 2 means under root, also 1 by 2, and 2 will be transferred to the numerator. So answer becomes equals to 2 tangent root x plus c, where c is the constant of integration. Whenever you get this type of question, remember one thing, it is not necessary that always sine and cos having a power 1. It may be having a different power also. So you can adjust according to that. Let us see one example. Dx upon sin x to power 1 by 2 into cos x to power 3 by 2 x. See, in this powers in the form of fraction, terms in the form of multiplication. So power of sin x is 1 by 2. So we divide it by cos x to power 1 by 2 and multiply it with cos x power 1 by 2. So that it will convert into dx upon sin upon cos tangent x with power 1 by 2, 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. It will become 2 cos square. Now see, the situation is the same like that. It becomes secant square x upon tangent x with under root. After that you will have to move with the same process. Okay, so be careful.